All right. Oh, hey, you exist.
Oh, hey, I exist.
All right. And put this in here. Things uttered by Lon for $500.
That's a fair price, yeah.
Hey, y'all.
Share my screen.
Want to hear a fun house thing?
What you got?
So I check in on the little cats that were still hanging out in the master.
Yes.
They tore off part of the top of the wall.
Oh crap! Don't look at it. Don't look at it yet. Hold on.
Oh. What do you mean? Don't look at it.
Don't look at my. Don't watch my screen yet.
Oh, why? Is it? Oh, was there boobs?
No, I'm not. Look, I'm not ready.
Oh, okay. Tony's not ready.
Well, I mean, I'm calibrating my camera.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go calibrate my piss into the toilet.
I thought Oni was Oni, not ready. Well, that was more the fool for you.
Okay, now you can look. Oh, he's not even here to look.
No, he's the Estoy pooping cat.
Poopin'.
I feel like something looks different. Or it's just been a long time since I've looked closer at Oni's model.
Nothing's different. If you think I might have the new model will look completely different from this.
I believe that.
I mean, I'm technically done one of them.
Tell us more.
I just have to rig it now.
I've got something you can dig.
Look,
My
I can
taxes,
show.
because holy fuck, dude, Jesus Christ.
Look, I'll post it here. Watch. Look at how good it looks.
No shit, that was great, homie. Good job. Proud of
Wait,
you.
I didn't even post it yet. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Cause it ain't done yet.
No, but
Is
look,
it ever really done?
look, the art's done.
Okay. Where did you put it in the chat?
The VA room.
Okay. Okay, we're good. Oh damn! Yo, them thighs, bruh. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it took me forever to do.
I do believe there is some detail in them things.
I really like the asymmetric pants.
Yeah, this one has the same kind of pants. You just can't see them.
Fair.
Are they asymmetric, or are those bell bottoms just rolled up all the way to mid-thigh?
No, they're asymmetric pants.
Sorry, I won't get too silly tonight. For one thing, get cold, and for two things, I just learned that the previous homeowners here painted over some wallpaper in the master bedroom.
Ugh. Listen, I just want everyone to know that Goro Majima art I posted.
I believe.
All right. We ready for shenanigans?
I guess so.
Okay.
Underscore.
Well, we're here. Finally. It's Monday night. I've somehow managed to not die. And neither has anyone else. Good job.
Yay!
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 Indonesia.
Shai, why don't you start us off?
Well, I can do that, yes. Hi, I am Shy. I play lots of video games, including Final Fantasy XIV, where I'm trying to do everything. Stardew Valley, where I just absolutely love that, and I keep making plans for things and keep piling them up, and still working on stuff. You can catch me here Mondays and Wednesdays for voice acting and Fallout 76. And yeah, hey, let's have a lot of fun and enjoy ourselves tonight.
Enjoyment is not allowed. Only Sharkies.
I did not sign up for that service. You did not find any secret shark-related adult material. I am a wholesome and non-VTuber retired streamer who will eventually come out of hiding. Hey y'all, I'm old. Let's have fun.
I am proud of you.
Thank you. Me too.
Fellow chest freezer enthusiast, Chrissery.
It's
Hi,
for all the
Chris Reeves.
bodies you've both murdered.
That's more on the nose than you know.
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
For legal reasons, that was a joke.
Hi there, my name is Chris Reeves, and I'm picking up a chest freezer tomorrow.
A good use of your time and resources.
For $100, yeah, it sure as fuck is.
Absolutely. Our favorite demonetization reason, it's Lon.
Hi, I'm Lon. I'm a bunny. I demonetize things. Moving on.
Really? That's all we're getting out of you tonight?
All you're getting. That's all you're getting.
What, do I have to pay for extra?
Yes.
Does it work if I pretend that I don't want it? Like,
Uh,
don't tell me
hey.
more. Ugh.
Hey, look, if pretending you don't want it is your kink, I'm not gonna judge.
I am, however, going to have to write it down and try and figure it out later. Speaking of kinks. What, Oni? What? Judgy. Anyway, speaking of kinks, hopefully your back isn't all knotted up after all this snow we've got. It's Oni Heart. Yeah, you thought that was going somewhere. Expectations. Keep them low.
Yeah. Anyway. Soon I'll be able to do something. I just got to do some rigging, and then maybe I'll be back on the big screen.
I have faith in you.
I've been playing a lot of Star Wars. That game is fun. I think I started like 2 days ago, and I have a lot of hours on the game already.
Listen, you likes what you likes. Giant battle robots.
But anyway, yeah. Other than that, just been working on stuff. That's it.
One step at a time. All we can do. Well, I think we're ready to dive back in. Where we had a failure to launch, I guess. I also just realized this man's hair looks like a rocket, and I hate him.
Yeah,
Route.
and his goatee is like the rocket
Flames.
emission.
Yeah. Also, his hat says, yeah. I hope this man crashes and burns. I don't know who was who, so let's get to it.
I think Sharky was doing Starbuck here. Yeah,
I believe.
I have no memory of this, so sure, let's go with it. Let's see. My escape route. What I said before was a mistake. I remember now. I took a different route. Maybe, probably with the capsule and clay in my arms. I made my way down from the upper level.
So you're saying you escaped without using the elevator?
That's right. There's a ladder that spans the upper and middle levels. I used that ladder to get it to the middle level. Luckily, the fire hadn't reached that ladder, so we could make our escape that way.
And the capsule you mentioned, I suppose you mean the thing next to Mr. Terran here? Was the capsule that important that you'd risk your life to take it with you?
It almost goes without saying, but yeah, that capsule contains asteroid samples. Therefore, it's invaluable space rocks. With a space suit on, clay weighed a ton, but securing the capsule was also important.
I need you to answer to the best of your ability. Mr. Starbuck, please remember that your verdict is riding on your testimony.
Maybe I'm screwed. I wonder if you can see the stars in prison? Probably more comfortable than a spaceship.
All right, bro.
Let's see, my escape route. What I said before was a mistake. I remember now. I took a different route. Maybe? Probably. With the capsule and clay in my arms, I made my way down from the upper level.
Objection!
Bruh. Mr. Starbuck, why don't you just tell the truth?
I've never heard it before. Let's see. The Earth is blue? No, that's not right. So, I guess the Earth isn't blue. Lon, you're from Mars. What do you think?
A bluish green.
The truth, Mr. Starbuck!
Couple brown spots.
Yeah! Oxygen concentration super low. I'm dying. Prepare emergency oxygen tanks.
Mr. Justice, the witness appears confused. Please help draw the truth out from him, using CPR if necessary.
Mr. Starbuck, under the circumstances at the time, you couldn't possibly have reached the boarding lounge via the upper level route.
Huh?
Not as long as this was the escape route.
Take that!
How are you gonna carry a dude down a ladder? To get down from the upper to the middle level where the Launchpad 1 corridor is, you would have had to go down the ladder. Isn't that right, Mr. Starbuck?
Of course. That was the only way we could escape.
Objection!
Okay, humor me. How would that work? At the time, you were supporting Mr. Terran over your shoulder, were you not? And remember, he was in full space gear as well, putting him at over 200 pounds.
Oh, I remember now. Grab the ladder with my dick.
All right, Tommy Lee.
Gravity is only 1/6 of what it is on Earth.
Objection!
But the Space Center is located on Earth. Short of being an octopus, climbing a ladder with an adult male in space gear in one arm, while carrying the capsule in your other, is impossible, wouldn't you say?
Oh!
So, Mr. Starbuck, how exactly did you climb down that ladder with your arms full?
I believe I've answered this already.
Mr. Starbuck, just tell me the damn truth.
Engineer! Where's that engineer? Oxygen link! Evacuate immediately!
What? He's flying the coop.
Help! I'm stuck in the fan! Help! Anyone?
Bailiff, prepare the cherry picker. We must launch our rescue mission at once.
Well, that's one way to take off while being questioned.
I'd rather prove his innocence so we can go to space someday for, like, real and hopefully stay there.
Now then, Mr. Starbuck, do you think you can keep your feet planted on the ground?
Yes. I apologize for losing my shit.
Are you ready to tell us the truth?
No! Not at all!
What's going on? This isn't the Mr. Starbuck I know.
It appears Space Boy is prone to deception. Witness.
Yikes! Yes?
I thought your story odd, but perhaps the inconsistencies can be explained as the result of a medical side effect.
Prosecutor Blackwell, please, don't talk about that.
What are you talking about, Blackwell?
Didn't I already state that Space Boy is, ironically, terrified of going into space? That's why he took some precautions just before the launch.
Like Viagra?
I told you how I grabbed that ladder.
For you see, traces of this anti-anxiety drug were found in his system.
Hey?
Not Xanax. Xanax in that size is blue.
Correct.
You got it all wrong. I told him during the investigation, too. I don't know anything about any drugs. I never took medication. I swear.
It was found in his system, but he doesn't remember taking it? How could that be?
Someone must have slipped me the drugs. But I guess maybe that's why I don't remember. Side effects. Yeah, I don't remember much about what actually happened.
What?
Oh the core.
We can't get any useful testimony out of him if he doesn't remember anything.
Well, this certainly explains why his testimony kept changing.
Damn, this is almost like grounds for a mistrial, huh? Why didn't he just tell me he couldn't remember?
I guess he didn't want anybody to find out he was terrified of going into space.
Then maybe he shouldn't be an astronaut.
I have no idea what happened.
Which brings us to the answer of our original question of how the witness climbed down the ladder with a dead body.
It does? So what is it?
A dead man feels no pain and makes no complaints, Justice Dono. So the body was simply dropped down from the top of the ladder.
I'm pretty sure you'd have evidence of that.
Just a thump.
Oh my, I see. And then the defendant could climb down with his free hand.
Objection!
Drop the body down? Well, who would do such a disrespectful oh wait, never mind. Besides, dropping the body down would leave marks on the body itself, you know? Have you ever just belly flopped from a story up? No? It's not.
So you are capable of quick thinking. Yes, you are correct.
Really? Oh, no. Thanks. Ugh! Huh? What's this?
It's the oxygen tank from the victim's spacesuit. It's ruptured, and I'm sure you can figure out why.
You can't be implying it ruptured when the defendant dropped the victim's body.
Haha, I am. But the fracture easily when struck.
Objection!
Even if that's true, the tank's explosion and shrapnel could leave its mark on the body. Yet, according to the autopsy report, only the knife wound was found on the victim's body. You're clearly grasping at straws with this line of reasoning.
Silence!
A spacesuit isn't heavy for the sake of being heavy, Justice Dono. It includes the latest technological devices and is made of a fabric of tomorrow. This fabric is made to protect astronauts from the dangers of space. So falling a few Earth yards would hardly leave a mark on the wearer.
Objection!
Then shouldn't it be impossible to stab someone through it as well?
It should. And yet, through sheer coincidence, the knife slipped through a weak spot in the suit structure and found its way to its target.
What are the chances?
You forget that our killer is an astronaut himself with knowledge of how the suits work.
Shit, he got me there.
And now my argument has been proven. Spaceboy killed the victim in the rocket and then dropped his body from the upper level. After climbing down, he shouldered the body and made sure the camera recorded them. There's no room for debate about these facts. It is clear that Solomon Starbuck is the only one that could have killed Clay Terran.
Ugh!
Here, take the report regarding the astronauts' oxygen tanks. Consider it a send-off gift. Feel free to use it as payment to cross the river Styx.
Dude, don't throw things at a guy without depth perception. That's just rude. Oh, also, oxygen tank data has been added to the court record.
Hey, this report is pretty detailed.
Let's see. The display on the astronaut's left shoulder shows the oxygen remaining. And I guess that means these glowing cyan digits represent the amount of oxygen in the tank.
Shit. I'm going to prison instead of space.
Space boy.
You rang?
Take heart. The bejeweled night sky is still beautiful even when viewed through bars.
You mean the stars is seen from a jail cell?
That's right. Your cell will be your spaceship. Picture the view through the iron bars. It's like being an astronaut in your own craft for all time.
Oh boy.
Mr. Starbuck? Prosecutor Blackwell got to him good.
Spaceship prison cell, fly me, my guilt and despair, into the deepest, darkest space. And then, let's get sucked into a black hole together.
Objection!
Wait,
What?
no,
What?
I object.
Mr. Starbuck, you can't give up hope.
Oh, why not?
You know, Clay really looked up to you. He said you were an incredible man. He said you'd never give up your dreams and passion for space, no matter the situation.
He said that?
So don't give up now and help me prove your innocence. For the sake of the man who respected you and believed in you, Clay Taryn.
For Clay!
You're wasting your breath.
Raw. Graw. Not tearing up my throat. Apollo, thank you. I can see clearly.
Mr. Starbuck, welcome back.
I'm fine now. Thanks for reminding me of my dead friend.
Right. Well, we'll both be okay. Clay won't. He's fucking dead. I'll prove you're innocent, though. Don't worry. And after that, we'll get you back into space.
And then I can have my dead friend back? You've ignited the booster rockets of my soul. I'm on fire. I am Solo Man Starbuck, astronaut, a cosmic hero chosen by the universe itself.
One sec, I have to... Kids. Fucking windy.
It windy.
It heckin' windy.
I'm surprised no one wished me happy birthday after that last line.
Happy birthday.
It's not my birthday. It's just I am Solo Man Starbuck.
Hmm.
My eyeballs are burning.
Make sure to blink, sit up straight, get some water.
I've entered slow blinking phase.
Okay.
This is no time to be whimpering and crying. I can't let Clay down.
Boulder Dash.
The sun and moon. All of space is calling to me. Solo Man Starbuck. It's morphin' time!
4.
E.
2.
1.
To infinity and beyond!
My man's jorking his peanuts.
Well, I feel like I've witnessed an actual rocket launch.
I did.
Oh, you did it! You broke Prosecutor Blackpool's grip over Mr. Starbuck.
No, I can't take the credit. It was all Mr. Starbuck. He pulled himself off.
If you simpletons are done massaging one another's ego,
Sure, we'll call it that.
no matter how positive your mood, my advantage remains unshakable. I have but to wait for the final guilty verdict. Isn't that right, your boldness?
Yeah, no, I can't let up now. I have to stop Blackquill. I have to see this through. Mr. Starbuck just has to make it back into space. I won't allow Clay's dream to remain unfulfilled. I've got to destroy Blackwell's argument somehow. Think, Justice, think. If only the people at Launchpad 1 were Clay and Mr. Starbuck. And if Clay was already dead by the time this footage was taken, then the only person who could have killed him is Mr. Starbuck. So the only way to counter Blackwell's argument is if I can prove that Clay was still alive when they arrived at the boarding lab. In which case, I should be able to find some contradiction in the evidence itself. Now, let's see, about this data that we just received. This supposedly proves that Mr. Starbuck dropped Clay's body in Launchpad 1. But if I'm going to prove that false, then there must be something I can use here.
Enough of this farce, your boldness. Let's have your verdict.
Yo, slow your roll, bro. Prosecutor Blackwell, you seem to be in quite a hurry to rush the verdict as usual. But about this oxygen tank data you submitted like literally 3 seconds ago? It says that Mr. Starbuck's tank had 80% remaining while Mr. Terran's had 0. Do you stand by the accuracy of this report?
Don't think too hard about it, boy. Just get on with the trial.
Well, then I guess it simply means that it's faulty, as evidence goes.
You'll explain what you mean, Justice Dono.
I can count to 4. It's simple. The evidence contradicts the facts of the case. Take a look here at the detailed description, you'll see what I mean.
I hope you have some evidence, Mr. Justice, because I don't see what's so contradictory.
Holy fucking reading comprehension. Yeah, Your Honor, right away.
Yeah, it's been a problem today.
This is the evidence that the oxygen tank report stands in contradiction to.
Take that!
It literally only showed us 3 times.
And how does this evidence present a contradiction?
The problem is this part here.
Take that!
Note the remaining oxygen in Mr. Starbuck's tank as he carries Mr. Terran.
That appears to say 5.
Yeah, but according to the data, our client's tank had 80% remaining.
The oxygen in the tank increased.
Yeah, I see Your Honor finds it as strange as I do. It's bad enough that you can't read, but there is a contradiction. But the increase in oxygen is beyond illogical.
Oh my, you're absolutely right, you piece of shit. What's going on here?
Silence!
I told you not to look at that. But I too find it odd that the oxygen remaining has increased. It would be as odd as if my rations were to increase. I'm quite hungry. But what does that prove? It doesn't change the fact that it is the defendant carrying the victim's corpse.
Objection!
I'm gonna bet you don't get more rations because you don't abide by the rules. Either way, the oxygen remaining shouldn't increase, just as your rations don't increase. Therefore, this new information is critical and we can't overlook it.
Silence!
What's wrong with rations? I just want to eat.
Eat this.
But anyway, do you have an answer to this riddle of the mysteriously increasing oxygen? You'd better not disappoint, or I'll declare the inconsistency as mere equipment malfunction.
You can just do that?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, no, but yes.
Eat my ass.
Do what I want.
Prosecutor Blackwell does have a point. I suppose it could be a simple malfunction.
Oh yeah, in a multi-billion-dollar space program, just a malfunction. Unlike
Or
the most important piece of gear. Oh, so likely.
Somebody could have just hooked up an oxygen concentrator to it. It's not that hard. Mr. Justice, if you cannot provide an adequate counterargument to this point,
Time to pull something from my ass.
I'm afraid I must bring this trial to an end. So you think you can pull something out of your ass as to why the remaining oxygen level increased?
Yep. The thing to do at a time like this is to turn my thinking around. Mr. Starbuck has no memory of it, but he claims to have carried clay. So this man with the 50 on his tank ought to be Mr. Starbuck. But if anything, the display on his oxygen tank should have shown an 80. This is a clear contradiction between the report and the security footage. So what I should be asking is not, why did the oxygen level increase, but what had to have happened to make it look like it increased? Am I making some kind of mistake in my base assumptions here?
Well, Mr. Justice, we're waiting.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm ready to answer. This is why the remaining oxygen appears to have increased. Sure. What if it was the other way around?
What do you mean the other way around? Care to explain?
Yeah, what if you barked where you what if you burped where you farted and farted where you burped?
Well, then you'd spin me right round.
Like a meat spin? Well, as you can see, Your Honor, both men had their helmets on in this footage. But it turns out this is where our base assumptions went astray. We assumed that it was Mr. Starbuck helping Mr. Taryn, but it was the other way around. It wasn't Mr. Starbuck helping Mr. Taryn at all. It was Mr. Taryn who was helping Mr. Starbuck to the boarding lounge.
It was what? Order, Mr. Justice. You mean to tell me the person on the right in this image is the victim, Clay Taryn?
It's the only way the riddle of the increasing oxygen level can be solved, Your Honor. At this point in time, the remaining oxygen in the victim's tank was at 50%. When the victim was found dead in the boarding lounge, his tank was at 0%.
That's right. There's nothing contradictory about the oxygen level decreasing.
This means Mr. Taryn was alive as they made their escape to the lounge.
How short your memory is. Have you forgotten what you yourself proposed? Even if the victim was alive at this point in time, how did he descend the ladder with his arms full?
Objection!
Prosecutor Blackwell, you can't hurt me with a broken blade.
Excuse me?
It's true that we don't know how they got down the ladder. I suppose that matter needs further investigating. But we have proven that Mr. Taryn was alive when he reached the boarding lounge. Yeah, something like that, Phantar. This fact alone shatters your claims and opens up the possibility that the victim could have been killed by a third party. There were two people who claimed to be the first on the scene. But can we truly trust their statements?
The two people were Detective Candace Arm and Yuri Cosmos, right? You think that one of them might have given a false statement to the police?
Yeah, it's this game.
It seems we'll have to hear the testimony of these two first people on the scene.
Score.
Come to think of it, Detective Arms should be in court here right now. Bailiff, could you please show Detective Arm to the stand?
Nope.
Oh gosh.
It's encouraged.
I don't remember, because somebody voiced him way back in the beginning, but I don't remember who that was.
Anybody not been talking much and want to roll?
I haven't been, but I'm probably about to be Candace Arm, so.
Otherwise, I'll just take it, I guess.
Just take it.
I have an announcement, everyone.
What's the meaning of this? We're in the middle of a trial.
Please remain calm and listen carefully. Someone has reactivated the bomb. The bomb was defused, but it's about to explode.
This is why you don't bring a live bomb into a courthouse.
Duh. A bomb? Now?
Everybody run! I don't want to die!
Women and children first. We'll use them as shields.
He's panicking.
Yeah, it just magically rearmed itself. Wowee.
Silence.
Headless chickens with a death wish. The lot of you. Calm yourselves before all else.
Apollo, let's get out of here.
But what about Mr. Starbuck's dream? And who will carry out Clay's final wish? I don't care about what happens to me. I'm not letting some bomb blow up the truth forever because I am a fucking moron. I refuse to let things end here.
Apollo, this is no time to be dramatic. If we don't get out of here now, we're gonna die. Come on, this way.
Hang out, let me go.
Apollo!
Juniper? She hasn't evacuated yet? But Juniper, are you alright? Bro got his face blasted off.
So now that now that the prosecutor has set off a bomb in the courtroom, he's gonna stay in jail, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. They're not gonna bring him back to a courtroom.
Yeah, we're gonna
Unless it's for the bombing.
and perjury is no longer allowed.
Okay, good.
The prosecutor didn't set off the bomb.
No, but he brought it there.
That's a
Gross negligence.
Yeah, that's a horrible OSHA violation if I've ever heard of one.
So you, bruh.
In the middle of the Space Center bombing trial, we had another bomb go off. This one destroyed courtroom number 4.
Oh, I wish Fantar.
Not courtroom number 4.
Ah.
Furthermore, Apollo got hurt as fuck. Unfortunately, Juniper Woods was fingered as the courtroom bomber.
Whoa.
That's inappropriate.
Yeah, that's really inappropriate.
I said as, not by. God.
Oh.
Okay.
Damn, I was gonna
Usually it's
say,
my
I was
job
gonna
to
ask if I could
demonetize the
watch.
stream.
Like, was that recorded or filmed in front of a live,
No.
in front of a live studio audience?
Athena and I knew she had to be innocent, so we took her case on. We managed to clear Miss Wood's name. But Apollo sustained further injuries when he was attacked by Ted Tonate.
Maybe Apollo really is dead.
December 19th, 3:21 p.m. Wright Anything Agency.
Apollo is a tough guy, but this is taking its toll on him.
Yeah. Poor guy being attacked by Tony like that. On top of all that other shit he's gone through.
I'm not dead yet.
Apollo is resting under a purple cape.
Oh God, not that place.
I've had some experience there. It was awful. What a turn of events. I never thought he'd land in a hospital, being injured and needing a doctor. You must miss him too, huh? Now that you don't have anyone to tease?
Inappropriate.
Don't worry, he's young. He'll heal quickly and be back before you know it.
It's legal, I guess.
No, wait, no, don't do that. They're brother and sister. Don't do that. No.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean, Oni?
We all know that they're related.
Do we?
We know they
Yeah,
don't.
we do. No, they do.
No,
Found out at
Phoenix.
the end of the last game, didn't they?
Phoenix never told them.
Really? Just doing a bang up job there as a dad, Phoenix.
Oh, it's gonna be a bang up job when it comes out with fucking 4 chromosomes.
That
You're in Japanifornia.
What the fuck is
laws
with
are
the spaghetti
very
sculpture?
strange.
Listen, I'm just very confused about this future Habsburg dynasty. But
No,
yeah,
I'm more interested in the spaghetti sculpture.
I
they
fucking warned you. I don't want spaghetti again.
I appreciate the black and white picture of Grandpa in the background and then the obvious trophy with the Parappa the Rappa hat on the back.
Yeah.
Insert line about being based.
It's a good office decor. I especially love the tiny guillotine.
Anyway, moving on.
Mhm.
It's been a while since I last saw Trucy look so down.
Well, she's the shortest member of the cast. She doesn't get the opportunity to look down.
Okay, but they have 2 brown leather couches.
Looks kind of red to me.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with red.
Not as red as the outfit, but like kind of.
It's rust.
Why are we questioning the office now? We've seen this for like 3 games.
Because I was changing the subject.
Yeah.
The subject is right in front of us as a text box.
It's not my line.
Come on, Kyos!
It's not
It's
my
not
line
your
either!
Fine.
Why are you yelling at me?
Force of habit, probably.
It was habit, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Sharky?
If y'all could shut up long enough to clip that interaction, we won the court case.
Yes.
Yet nobody feels much like celebrating.
Alright, enough of this, people. This is no time to be moping around. Now dry those eyes, both of you.
Oh, you're the one that's crying, Athena.
Legalities! Look, we have work to do. We have to take over.
Take over what exactly?
Take over the world!
Apollo Space Center case, of course. As no verdict's been reached, there's still a chance.
I agree with Athena. We should pick up Mr. Starbuck's defense. We have to avenge our fallen comrade, right, Daddy?
Apollo isn't actually dead, but I see where she's going.
Our poor dead Apollo!
Settled? Let's get going. Come on, we gotta run.
Wait, right now? Now? We'd better not be running the whole way to the morgue. There she goes.
There she goes again.
I'd better go catch up. Can you take care of the office, Trucy?
Sure thing. I didn't want screen time anyway, Daddy. In the meantime, I'm gonna bake some cookies and fill up my mouth. Jesus fucking Christ!
You're going to what? That's what I thought.
Hang on, I need a moment.
I feel like Lon didn't read that line before she read that line.
I'm going to fill my magic panties up for you, Daddy.
I'm
Trucy
dead
seems to be
inside. I'm
feeling-
just dead inside now.
Hey, hold on. I gotta go accidentally fall down the stairs real quick.
Are we talking like once or
No,
repeatedly?
until the twitching stops.
Hey, look, there's words.
Only we've learned that there being words does
I
not
don't
necessarily
give
make
a
things better.
Fuck, we can all move on from this situation right now and not drag it on.
So Trucy seems to be feeling like a little better. I can always count on Athena to perk everybody up. Except for Oni sometimes, but that's not Shy's fault.
Oh, she's back.
Thank you.
Don't mind me, just forgot a few things. Wallet, phone, the documents, my bag,
Everything.
how easy it is to terraform Mars.
Sounds like you forgot like everything, but you know, I can always count on Athena for that too.
All right, you two. Let's be careful out there. December 19th, Detention Center, Visitors Room.
Sarah's client is one Solo Man Starbuck. He's so famous, even I've wished him happy birthday.
That's right, he's a super famous astronaut who works at the Cosmos Space Center. He was actually up in outer space 7 years ago.
You seem to know quite a bit about him. And now I'm excited to meet the man. Should we shuffle something around so I'm like not talking to myself here?
Sure.
Whoa. That was the longest sigh I've heard.
What do you want to relinquish?
I mean, my first my first thought is to relinquish Solo Man because I'm sure somebody can do better.
And nobody can be Stoner Phoenix quite like you.
All right, jump on it.
All right. Apollo told me all about you. You're Phoenix Wright, Apollo's mentor, right?
Yes, that's right. Mentor has a nice ring to it.
Worry about a thing, Mr. Starbuck. Mr. Wright and I have got you covered.
And you're the new kid that Apollo told me about. Wait! Don't I know you from somewhere?
Give me other than at your trial? I don't think so.
I guess so. My mistake. My memory isn't what it used to be. My mind and body are kaput. Same goes for my life. I mean, I'm so astronomically unlucky that I had a bomb go off in the middle of my trial. Trying to defend me would be like trying to enter the stratosphere without a spacecraft.
Yikes. He's seriously got to stop depressing himself.
Mr. Starbuck, besides, that thing you said about entering the stratosphere? That just means we'd shine like shooting stars, right?
Like shooting stars, huh? You know, you're right. Why didn't I think of that? After all, that's what we were all put on this earth to do, right? To shine like stars.
Guess I shouldn't mention the fact that shooting stars burn out, like, instantly, bruh.
Oh yeah! Here we go! 3, 2, 1! To the stratosphere and beyond! Yeah! I feel alive now. You can go ahead and ask me whatever you want.
Is that really all it takes? So, you have no memory at all of the incident?
I'm so ashamed. My memory of the time is all as black and clouded as a dark nebula.
Well, it's strange that you don't remember a thing. Are you sure you didn't take one of those anti-anxiety pills like they said at the trial?
You got it all wrong. I told them during the investigation, too. I don't know anything about any drugs. I never took any medication, I swear. It is true I developed a fear of space because of what happened 7 years ago. And I was taking medication secretly every now and then when my anxiety got bad. Having a fear of space is not something an astronaut can brag about, you know.
Oh, the so-called Hat 1 miracle. That must have been terrifying.
But I'm still an astronaut at heart, come what may. I would never take drugs that might impede my performance just before launch. If you know what I'm saying, That launch meant everything to me. That's more than the theory of relativity.
Is Oni cracking jokes right now? You're fucking laughing and this man is in prison?
He seems like a completely different person now. This is the face of the astronaut I know.
But the tranquilizers were found in your system.
Yeah, See, that's the thing. But I don't know why. I'm done for.
If you didn't take them, maybe someone slipped them to you?
Exactly! That's what I thought, but it must have been the real culprit. My medication was in my locker. Anybody could have gotten their hands on it.
Maybe the real culprit also planted the detonator switch in your pocket.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. I've been framed.
I'll say, they even managed to plant your prints on the switch before slipping it in. It's a real possibility. Do you remember anything else might have been relevant? Anything at all, no matter how small, like about the murder weapon, for example.
That knife. I think it came from one of the Space Center's utility kits.
Utility kits?
Yeah, staff who work on machinery a lot are given these special toolkits to use. All the technicians have them, so I doubt you could prove whose knife it is.
As I recall, your last trip into space was 7 years ago, right?
That's right. It was a pretty rough experience. During that mission, we had all kinds of problems with the craft.
You did? What kind of problems?
Power failure, oxygen leakage, busted radio, cracked window, loose control column. The heat shield came off as we were entering the atmosphere. I thought it was a goner. But I managed to make it somehow with the popsicles and ice packs from the freezer.
No wonder they dubbed it the Hat One Miracle. It's a miracle you made it back.
Space is a boundless place. That's why it continues to capture people's imaginations.
Is it?
But the vastness of space shows us how insignificant we are in the scheme of things. The darkness just goes on and forever, and ever, and ever, without end. There was nobody else there. Nobody was gonna come save me. I was all alone. All alone. With nothing to listen to but the sound of my own breathing and heartbeat. I kept scrambling to make repairs, but I couldn't keep my hands from shaking.
An experience like that would make anybody afraid. Like all the time. It's fucking PTSD, bro.
With the experience you had, weren't you dreading this mission?
What? No way. Of course not. Even now, I want to go up into space so bad, I can barely stand it. I want to shake off Earth's gravity and escape velocity and spin around weightless.
but you have to admit it was pretty harrowing. Weren't you even a tiny bit afraid?
I was afraid. Of course I was. I still am. But space is man's final frontier, an unknown world. The cosmic truth is out there waiting for us somewhere.
Cosmic truth, huh? I guess there are people looking for the truth, and everyone fly.
No matter how afraid I am, I'm sure I can manage. If I give in to my fear, I'll never find the truth. As long as I don't give up, I can keep up the fight.
One thing's for sure, Mr. Starbuck's passion for space is undeniably the real deal. The victim, Clay Earthling, he was kind of like your protege, wasn't he?
Well, it wasn't a big, exaggerated deal like master and apprentice or anything like that. But Clay did think of me as his mentor.
The mentor and the protege. What a combination they must have been.
With his encouragement, I knew I can get over my fear and go back into space. But now...
They must have been very encouraging, huh?
Yeah, it's funny, really. Whenever I'd hear him shout, "You're fine!" I always got the feeling everything really was gonna be just fine.
You're fine. Apollo says I'm fine, and you're fine all the time, too. And I always feel encouraged, too, whenever I hear him shout it.
Yeah, Clay and Apollo were best buds. They used to come visit the Space Center a lot, ever since they were high school kids. One day, out of the blue, Clay even told me he wanted to be my protege. Those two hung around the Space Center so much, they were like part of the staff. One time during zero-G training, I started to panic a little bit. And the two of them took turns shouting, "You're fine!" over the radio. It was a simple thing, but it was exactly what I needed to hear.
So, I'm fine, and you're fine. We're like Apollo and Clay's secret phrases, huh? Wish I could ask Apollo more about Clay and their relationship, but they're both dead now.
Speaking of Clay, how do you suppose he climbed down the ladder with you over his shoulder?
Sorry, but I can't even begin to imagine.
But he actually did climb down that ladder, so gotta be something here.
from the freedom of space to the walls of a cell. That prosecutor said the dark night sky isn't half bad through barred windows.
You're fine. Solomon Saul Starbuck is fine. Everything is going to be all right.
Huh?
And Venus Knights is fine. Come on, Mr. Wright, you too.
Do I really have to? Phoenix Wright is fine. I
Yeah,
am
he is.
wildly attractive.
I can't hear you.
Phoenix Wright is fine!
We'll get you back into space yet, Mr. Starbuck.
I'd like to apologize to my cats that were right behind me.
No.
I yelled in their ears too.
Believe in your own innocence and have faith in us.
They're fine. They'll loudly proclaim it.
Apollo believed in you wholeheartedly. And that's good enough for me. I believe in you too.
Thank you. Thank you, both of you. I'll put my faith in you. And I vow to make it back into space. All I need first is a not guilty verdict.
Sure feels nice to reassure ourselves every now and then. We're all fine.
Everything's fine.
Okay, Mr. Wright. Let's get our investigation of the Space Center started. Pronto!
Good idea. Let's go.
December 19th. Cosmos Space Center. Entrance.
Whoa. I only had like 10 marijuanas this morning, and this place is blowing my mind. Almost looks like an amusement park from the future.
I can see the future.
Did you know we go to space? In the future.
In the future.
Yeah, did you know they even let the public see their rockets up close?
I normally charge for that.
Oh, so check it out. Look how brightly the Gaxus logo shines in the sunlight above the entranceway. I really dig the stars and rocket motif it's got going.
Yaha, huh? Isn't that the new name of the Federal Space Research and Development Program?
Yeah, but why the strange acronym? I mean, what is GAS supposed to stand for? Galaxy?
Yeah.
That were it.
Yeah,
Then the
there.
whole thing would be like Galaxy Exploration Agency. Which, if you ask me, would have to be abbreviated to like GAXA or like Gaia.
I guess so. Oh, I know. Maybe the person who came up with the name really just likes the letter Y.
Oh shit, we know someone like that. Different letter though.
This exchange is beginning to feel oddly like deja vu. I feel like I've been here before.
Anyway, this place is more than just a research facility. It's also a tourist attraction.
Tourist attraction? Don't make me laugh. It's a monument to the human race. Galactic scooter, full speed ahead! God, I really hope this is the character I think it is. Nope. Never mind.
Oh, no, you're in this one, Lon. Congratulations.
No!
You're an old Russian man with an eye patch. Not related to fucking beef stroking off.
Yikes! Who's this geezer and what's he want?
Ah, you're old, too.
Slay me the white well. Look upon me and look well. Behold the great power of space science.
A segue and some mustache wax?
I am not stoned enough for this. Pardon me, I need 5 more marijuanas. Who the fuck are you?
My glorious name is Yuri Cosmos.
I don't know. I can't do a Russian accent. I'll practice one.
I am the director of Cosmos Space Center, the center of the cosmos. Yar.
Pretty groan-inducing.
Yar.
This person is a Space Center's director? They're Russian and a pirate? They might be beef stroganoff.
Ah, so you were one of the first to discover Clay's body, weren't you?
And who was the first to find the victim?
Actually, there were 2 of them. Your Space Center director, Yuri Cosmos, and Detective Candice Arm.
Can disarm.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
That is it for tonight. Although it is fitting that you're a character named Yuri.
Yuri Cosmos. When I'm gonna say that Cosmos turns girls gay.
Is this your gender bent? Something or other.
Look. Shion's gone through some shit, I guess is what I'm saying.
True. Mainly Kevin's.
I don't quite
leave Kevin
know
alone.
the space lesbians, but I'm glad your name's Space Lesbians.
Listen, Kevin's a dork, and Alan just needs to grab his balls and fucking just nut up. Oh my god, Alan.
Alan also has been through some stuff. but,
Yeah, Alan's
you know,
been through some stuff, but if the peggings will continue until morale improves.
Shion's also a horrible person.
Oh my god, she's
Oh
awful.
yeah.
I mean, to be fair, they kind of all suck. Except Chaos.
He's
So beautiful.
Chaos.
Shut up, you can't even
That's
lie. He is...
Stranger Things.
Listen. If you were
he's
a young...
just Jesus.
Yeah, but sexy Jesus.
I'm dead.
Accurate
Are you
skin
okay?
tone Jesus.
Are you saying that Jesus isn't normally sexy Jesus?
It's
I'll pull up a
pronounced
picture of
Jesus,
Chaos.
and I need more marijuana.
No, he's kind of like basic bitch white guy in
Hey.
most people see him as.
Hey, I was going to say biblically accurate Jesus.
I mean, look
Oh,
at this.
biblically accurate Jesus?
Look
With,
at
like,
this
the 18
beautiful,
eyes
beautiful
or
man.
something.
Oh no, he's got Yowie hands.
We are pronounced Jesus, thank you.
That was a risky click. I realize I always rock with safe search
Hey,
off.
Junior is the coolest character.
Oh, absolutely. But he's got a horrible temper.
Yeah, but you know, he had to
I
work with the
appreciate
cards
that you
he's been
said
dealt.
This is risky, safe search is off, and then you keep scrolling.
Yeah, sometimes you got to tempt fate. I mean, look at this man. Literal homosexual crises in my early teen years.
I mean, I feel like it could be worse, right? You could be scrolling PC 98 games
Mm.
with safe search off.
You mean the porn simulator?
Apparently.
The internet is for porn. Anyway, speaking of porn, it's time to wrap up. Some of us have stuff to do. So,
Like
Some of
porn.
us,
like porn.
some of us can't watch that anymore without submitting their driver's license.
Well,
True.
unfortunately, you live in such a state.
Not only do I live in Florida, I own 2 houses. I never escape.
Gotta verify yourself for porn, Chief.
Do you hear that?
Uh,
Something at the door. It sounds like arson? Anyway, speaking of,
For legal reasons, that's
that was a joke. For legal reasons, this is Lonnie Ikea.
Oh. Speaking of porn. Hi, I'm Lonnie Ikea. I don't know. I show up here sometimes on Monday for this madness, and sometimes on Wednesday so that Paws can blow cars up. Other than that, I promise I'm alive and I'm not being held in anybody's basement against my will. The against my will is important because, for all you know, I am chained up in someone's basement, but I'm getting good pay for it. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Be good to each other.
Skybringer or Better Pillow?
Voted most likely to never speak to us again, it's Oni Heart.
That's
Wow.
fair.
I
Yeah,
vote him that every week.
yeah.
It's never not been true.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, my eyes are burning, but that has nothing to do with any of the bullshit that happened tonight, surprisingly. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, I'll come back eventually.
Tell them about all of your hard work.
I got one model done and ready for rigging. Now I gotta do another one. Yay.
You can do it. Speaking of 98, Lil Sharky.
I remember Windows 98. I was having flashbacks to Wayne's World 2 all throughout. Back. Hearing a much better actor take over your role is it's a fun experience. I enjoy it.
What?
Thank you. Hey y'all, I'm Sharky. I'm old. I'll eventually return. But basically all I have left is to tell y'all to let your loved ones know how you feel. Be safe this new year. It's gonna be a good year whether it fucking likes it or not, is my attitude. And if you ever need somewhere to hide, I got room. Come to Florida. I'll take care.
The only safe place in Florida. Speaking of safe places, apparently it's between a chest freezer and a RAV4. It's Chris Rees.
Hi, my name is Chris Reese. I lead the raid group Blitz Final Fantasy 14, and I'm working on getting some retro shit put together. It'll be a lot of fun, and God, I hope not porn.
Me too.
'Cause I don't really want to get banned.
Well, just keep a hot toggle.
True.
Krister is now coming to you with 10 minutes delay.
That wouldn't help because you cannot do that kind of delay in OBS.
You can't? What a link to the past randomizer stream.
So you can delay the broadcast, but you can't change what has been written to memory.
But you can kill your stream before you get there. We can talk.
I think it would still broadcast for the remaining 10 minutes. I think what I would have to do is stream from OBS to another computer to receive it and have that have a delay and then have a hotkey that kills the second computer's stream. And that would work. That'd be the only way to actually get it to work. But you can't do it in-app.
Shy, can you research this?
Last but not least, it's Shy. Send us home.
Well, I mean, I can try, but then again, I can barely get OBS working on my own machine, and yeah.
This is why I trust you.
But yeah, hi, I am Shy. Hey, it was great to be back in the new year with all of this, having a lot of fun, and hey, we get to hear Lon voice a Russian guy whose name is Yuri.
Jokes write themselves.
So yeah, had a lot of fun. Hope to be back next week, and definitely looking forward to the Wednesday when we all explode cars.
True.
I'm going to be watching a lot of the Russian scenes from For All Mankind.
In
Great show,
Soviet
by the way.
Russia, Cosmos,
I mean,
screw
like, you
you.
need an excuse to watch, like, you need an excuse to watch For All Mankind again.
It's appropriate, given the theme.
All you have to do is just watch back Beef Stroganoff.
Big beef. Beef stroke me off.
Just be careful.
I'ma do my thing.
There is
All right, friendos. I'm calling it a night. I appreciate you all being here. Good world record. Good casual progress. Good voice acting. There's the Discord and YouTube. Definitely check them out if you haven't. There's Shelby's Etsy and website. And if you want to support the stream that little bit extra, get your cooking votes and cards and shenanigans, feel free to check out the old Throne wish list. But for me, we're going to call it a night. We're going to go raid Games Done Quick. Our boy, Big No-No, on the stage right now with the Yakuza OG. Yeah.
That's not a deal breaker.
You know what is a deal breaker, though? Not watching our boy, Big No-No, run OG Yakuza at AGDQ right now. No. Freeb's on couch with Panda.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right. Away we go.